Pistons play before the home crowd. And we've got it right here on 2K Sports, live from downtown Detroit. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And this is a one-and-done trip for Minnesota before going back to their Timberwolves fans up in Minneapolis.
And always difficult to play games on back-to-back nights like they have to, but it's that much harder to do it coming off of a loss in that first one. So there's some extra added pressure to not lose 2 in a row in such a short period.
That one's not going to go. Payton with the ball. It's Durant on the wing. This one for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, we know this about Nikola Vucevic, right? He's always been a reliable option on the offensive end. He's at his best when he's sort of balancing that inside and outside game. This guy a year ago focused on posting up and getting better looks close to the basket.
To the paint. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
A guy who converts well at the rim, you like to see the aggression there.
Really doesn't get any easier than that. The defense didn't look too interested in stopping him.
And as talented as Vucevic is on offense, detractors will always question, Doris, his defense.
Well, I think, Kevin, there's no secret here that his defense is not as strong as his offense. But from a purely statistical standpoint, his team is much better with him on the floor.
Now here's Durant. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Back to Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Rebound by Bjelica.
Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
To the left wing. For the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, he's got wonderful touch from deep, right? And with his size, a defender has a hard time even bothering him on the perimeter.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Durant. The Pistons working the ball around now. Allen, that's good.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Now Vucevic, covered by Payton. No good on the 3.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
That's That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
Now here's Paul, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Inside, Bielitsa lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bielitsa's got his third bucket of the night.
I think one thing Dwayne Casey has learned is it's important to keep your star players fresh by managing minutes in the regular season. That way, you're not worried about fatigue or injury.
On the wing, Chandler. Here's the three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Pass to Lamb. Right side, Portis. The fadeaway. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And a surprise he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. And the fans clearly don't like that call.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Well, you just have to love the skill Vucevic shows on the offensive end. I mean, he can erupt for big scoring nights if you don't keep him in check, and it gives you a little bit of everything from an offensive standpoint.
The Pistons trailing. Pass to Allen. Out to Payton. Back to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Johnson. There's Crawford with the three. And no good that time. And it's Detroit the other way. Guys, Vucevic doing more shooting from range the last couple of years, further improving his versatile offensive game.
Yeah, and when he was younger, he got his points by going to work on the block. Still can do that, but now prefers to float outside and stretch the defense. Very soft touch on that jump shot, no matter if it comes from inside or out. And how about the excellent court vision, just keeping the defense off balance?
I'll tell you, Greg, his passing has been absolutely outstanding. He is threading the needle right now.
Now here's Payton. Banked in off the glass. Payton's got 5 points so far.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Bertans. Hits the three-point bomb. Bertans got his second bucket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
A rebound by the Timberwolves. Crawford, no one around him. Kicks it out to Paul. In the corner, it's Crawford. No good with the triple. Pistons trailed by 4. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's good. Minnesota with the ball. Paul looking over the floor. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Timberwolves have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the technical free throw is good. Kicks it out to Crawford. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Detroit. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the Pistons making a change here. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances up the line. He's going to cash in.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Well, the assist total is skyrocketing at this point. Actively looking to set up their teammates. I'll tell you, love the way they're playing.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Out to the wing. Taking the bounce pass. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Minnesota leading by 5. Took him no time at all on that one. Brogdon's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Timberwolves.
And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
Wide open look here for Murray. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Now here's Levine. No points in the game yet for him. 4 on the clock. The Pistons working the ball around now. Quinn can't hit. And with the way Brogdon conducts himself, some teammates call him, Greg, the president.
Yeah, he has an air about him. That he has that leadership quality and has a goal to create an NGO to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing nations. Who knows? Politics might not be out of the question for this young man.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Timberwolves leading by 9. Al Paul. To the middle. Murray, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And stolen by Noel. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
Inside. Wilson. Great D that time from Portis.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint. Minnesota
calls timeout. Of course, when it comes to filling in the rest of a roster, pieces around your star players, what qualities you think these teams are looking for, or would you be looking for in a role player?
Well, I think one of the first things you have to think about, or what are the best attributes of my stars? So is my star a great driver creator? Then I need to put great shooters around him to enhance his driving and playmaking abilities. But the other part of a role player is you've got to be willing to do the dirty work, to sacrifice the headlines and dig in on the defensive end, to absorb the best matchup of the opponent every night. And that means sometimes you're going to get scored on 5-6 times in a row. That's how good the offensive players in the league are. So there are many qualities, but those are just a couple off the top of my head, Kev.
Oh, jam!
Get out of the way! Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Pistons trailed by 4. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Durant. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And it's 9 points for Kevin Durant.
Contesting Kevin Durant's shot is so hard because his release point is so high.
Ball goes in. Good D by Payton. And the Pistons with possession here. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Murray outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And then Durant with the dunk.
We know this about Kyle O'Quinn. If you're open, the big man will connect with you.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And O'Quinn slams it in.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Yeah, with the score this close, guys, I am shocked at the lack of defensive aggressiveness. That has to be shored up.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. Out left to the wing. Pass to O'Quinn. 5 on the clock. Back to Levine. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
And Doris, the Wolves, a lot of promise, but how do they deliver?
I think Tom Thibodeau says it best, Kevin. It's the little things. The magic is actually in the work you put in every day. No shortcuts, no easy way out. There's a price to be paid for winning in the NBA.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Payton. Back to Allen. Now O'Quinn. Kick out to Levine. Back to Payton. Tries yet again. Good. Payton's got 7.
Yeah, Levine finding the open man. The difference for him right now, playing under control.
Pass to Vucevic. Beyond the arc. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
His shot's hitting on another level here in a second. I mean, it's looking effortless now.
Payton outside. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Allen with it. Got a piece of it. And slam dunk by Allen.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The drive by Paul. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And the last second attempt. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Timberwolves on top, up by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Back to Portis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Portis has got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Pistons. Pass to Bertans. Here's Paul. Puts one up from 19. Off the left rim and out.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Dragic. Portis with it. Defended by Paul. In the corner, it's Levine. The Pistons working the ball around now. Murray left side. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 6 points for Jamal Murray.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Zach LaVine, a high riser. The two-time dunk contest champ, making his return from that ACL surgery. He can be an explosive scorer. Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
I got to believe that's something they talked about during the break. Getting him some good looks in the paint right away.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Minnesota making a switch here. Back to Paul. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And from everything you hear, LaVine is a big-time gym rat, Greg.
Yeah, you know, I think he's very dedicated to reaching his full potential. And with his shooting and athleticism, I think he's a great fit in today's game in terms of offense.
And the Timberwolves call time. Both teams deciding to change it up. Down low. Stolen by Allen. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. And then Durant with the jam.
You can really tell when Kevin Durant is in the flow because the scoring looks like it's second nature. He's going to go down as one of the all-time best.
Now here's Paul. And Allen with the block. For the tie. That shot is off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Commissioner Adam Silver recently said there's nothing magical about 82 games. Doris, what do you read into that?
I read nothing more than the leadership that Adam Silver is about. And it seems to me that the NBA is one of the most proactive professional sports leagues in the world. And by that I mean, Kevin, they will evaluate every aspect of their business. If they believe it's advantageous to make change, then they will go to their competition committee, they will go to their ownership committees, and they will make whatever change they believe is for the ultimate good of the game. And that's exactly what you'd hope for.
Personally, 82 games, in your opinion, what do you think?
You know what, Kevin, it can be a little bit of a grind, but there is money at stake. And obviously that's a difficult thing for owners to come up and over. The players would have to want to give some money back. So listen, 82 games is long, but what happens, I don't know.
Here is Paul. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bielitsa. Over Payton. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bielitsa's got 11 points.
And the future Hall of Famer loves to dish the rock. Paul has a pass-first mentality. He makes everyone around him better.
Here's Johnson. To the inside. Stolen by Durant.
And you know, guys, in the first half, he was a lot more focused. Maybe he's feeling the heat of the defense a bit more here in the second.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Paul. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. And Durant sends it back. And here is Scott. He's guarded by Brogdon. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Here's Allen. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
I think the one constant with Tom Thibodeau is you can always hear his voice the entire game. Doesn't matter if you're up 20 or down 20, you will hear Tom Thibodeau on the sideline.
That's great.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
Knocked away. Paul with the steal. .59 seconds left in the third quarter. Elitsa can't get the putback. And the Pistons with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. Stolen by Levine. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Noel throws it down.
Oh, Kev, love the connection Noel has built with his teammates. Smart at knowing when to time that alley-oop.
The drive by Paul. Murray, good. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, shaky work defensively, giving him that good look on the jump shot. What were they thinking?
I don't know, Doris. To the paint. And taken away by Johnson. And here we go with Chandler running it up the court. Off target from outside. Levine feeling it out a bit. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Timberwolves trail by 3. Paul with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's the Timberwolves now. Paul left side. In the corner, Murray with it. Just 5 to shoot. Timberwolves passing it around. And the basket is good. Wilson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Minnesota. Over to the left wing. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside, Levine. 6 to shoot. Pass to Noel. It's stolen by Vucevic.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum. Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
I love the tenacity right now. Definitely on the prowl, looking for every opportunity to make a steal. The other team has got to be sharp.
And the Timberwolves call time. So both teams making some changes here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
To the middle. Portis. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Levine. Payton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Paul. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Durant knocks it loose.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Now here's Payton. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
You know, what you love about Kevin Durant is he has established himself as a top 2 player in the NBA. But the reality is he's never forgotten where he's come from. His charity work, his commitment to the communities and to the places that have shaped him. It's really kind of cool, Kevin.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Payton. Just 3 to shoot. Count the basket. Payton's got the lead up to 5 now for Detroit. And in 2013, there was a series of commercials calling Durant the nicest guy in the NBA.
Well, let's remember, Kevin, at that time he was a beloved figure in Oklahoma City. He remains tight with a number of staff members there just because of the kind of person and the kind of professional he was. What you love about Kevin Durant is he's a top 2 player in the NBA. But in terms of his charity work, he is right there as well.
Bobbled by Crawford. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Pistons with possession here. Allen outside. Just 5 to shoot. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Paul. Stolen by Durant.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Yeah, a big change of possession in a tight ball game. We'll see if they've seized the momentum.
Outside, Levine. Just 5 to shoot. To the left wing. Here's Payton. Pistons keep it alive. And here is Durant. To the inside. Stolen by Wilson. And here they go. It's stolen by Allen. And here we go. Here's Levine. Good on the shot.
Levine delivery in a big moment. What a game we've got.
All up top. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Big time delivery from the big man, Amir Johnson.
Payton surveying the floor. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Pass to Durant. From 12 feet out. They get it back. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist, covered by Payton. One-on-one here. And now we've got the intentional foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Now here's Levine. Pass to Allen. Money!
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Yeah, Greg, I think it's very difficult coming back in this instance. They have owned this game. Don't see them coughing up this lead.
Here's Brogdon, covered by Payton. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Nerlens Noel.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And you know, guys, listen, Noel brings value. The reason he's a menace on the defensive end and an absolute warrior on the glass.
Here's Vucevic. It falls!
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
And so it's Detroit with the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks.